I thought I had to be perfect. That's how it all started. And I was perfect at first. It was a simple mistake, but it wasn't something that could be undone. ちょっと待って。Because of that, I wasn't able to be perfect. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't commit any sin. And yet everything was ruined and it was my fault. A special child, a gifted child, a blessed child. But that kind of child doesn't make that kind of mistake. What am I then? Who am I if not? ピカチュウみたいな色の。すげえ可愛らしいな。This Wonderland is a convenient place, isn't it? アフロリオン。For who? For magical girls that want to kill? More like Seraph. More like for magical girls that want to live. Well then, come at me. Why do we need to fight anyway? The queen demands it. Are you looking to die again? No, but I... Seraph strikes and the Afrolion parries. The sound echoes as though something is broken. But nothing is broken, or maybe it broke a long time ago. I don't want to fight. Then die. If the queen demands my death, then I don't want to serve. Then die. 話が通じない。Another strike. It really was broken long time ago, wasn't it? The sound of footsteps makes the two girls pause. 誰が来た？クイーンか。She moves away from her comrade. No, her foe. すごい鎌が飛び出るんだ、ここから。誰これ。The world before her seems like a fantasy. Pink bushes with pink leaves. A checkerboard floor with pink and black and white. The sky is pink, as though God spilled strawberry milk over the heavens. It's a pastel color removed from the... ちょっと待って、これ字が大きすぎんな。これだ。Remove from the vibrant hues of the sunset and firmly in the range of a なんとか。The floor is hard beneath her feet as she steps forward towards the two girls who had been fighting until she approached. The blonde holds a dagger in her hand, dressed in what seems like a school uniform. 音楽がいいね。みんなこれトランプのモチーフになってるのかな。スペード、アート、この人はわかんないけど、ダイヤか。The dark-haired girl grips a なんとか tightly. Her clothes are more fantastical, as though she's an actor in a dress rehearsal. Magical girls, a queen, is this a dream I'm seeing before I die? Somehow, magical girls seems to be the only way to describe them. The phrase seems familiar, as though she'd heard it long ago, though she has no memory of when or where. I wish it was a dream. A new one, huh? Welcome to Wonderland. Wonderland, Abriel. I didn't step through a looking glass or follow a white rabbit here. Did you step off a building? That's the nature of this Wonderland. 自殺するとここに来るようになってんの。It's a place filled with magic, where you can do whatever you please, so long as it serves as a queen. It's a place filled with blood, where you can die for the sake of the queen. 恐ろしい場所なんだ。I didn't want to come here. What had she wanted then? She had a strong conviction before, but she has lost it now. なるほどね。クレイジーになってんだ、クイーンは。音楽がいいな、この音楽。Neither did I. It's way nicer than reality, don't you think? Here, fantasy is reality, and reality is fiction. Are you insane? This is Wonderland, after all. The beautiful hellhole you reach by throwing your life away. What else should I be? Abriel turns to look at Afrolian. Surely not all is broken here. And you too? Do I have a choice? この人まともなんだね。You can choose to die. No thanks. はははは。And what about you? At least give me a minute before I decide. I just... Are you going to serve the queen or not? Am I... やばい、刺される。She approaches Abriel with slow, careful steps. A fox hunting its prey. Yeah. Run, little rabbit, run! 血に飢えている。They run, and run, and run. There's a thrill to it, to being chased. After all, it implies that she's desired. But then again, that moment the predator loses interest, the prey loses value. Ha 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 ha. I think I lost her. As they look around while catching their breath, they realize that the colored tiles have turned pink, the black long gone from sight. There are red chairs and the tables scattered around empty, as if they are solely for the pleasure of ghosts. Instead of pink bushes, there are beautiful red rose bushes instead. What was that? Wait, my clothes, they are different. 今更気づいたの。すごいよね、この服。わあ、靴下もこんな感じになってる。とんでもない服だ。She turns about, inspecting herself as if she's newly made a stranger to her own body. Falling into a hellish wonderland, huh? I mean, I did. She closes her eyes, remembering the moment. A starry sky, the endless buildings, a world right out before them that soon fell away. 飛び降り自殺したってこと? In an instant, the world that had never paid him notice had become a world that rejected their existence, and yet, in the instant before they had hit the ground, another world had accepted them. 異世界転生したんだね。Maybe this is some kind of punishment, but was it really that wrong? I know it's supposed to be a sin against God and all that. There was no other way for me to get out, was there? Besides, if there are other people here, at least I'll have someone to talk to. Right, I don't regret it. If she regrets it, she feels as though she won't be able to continue on. If she can't help but look back and curse the past, the future will cease to exist, and she will pause forever. And so, she has to accept her death. Perhaps this isn't true acceptance, but tolerance. Regardless, she must go on. そういうことがあったんだね。Anyway, what should I do now? Go looking for the magical girl who chased you. なるほど。セーブしとこうか。セーブ大事。はい、これ。キャラクターズ。アブリエル。She, they, any. The Alice who fell into Wonderland. ハート、スペード、ダイヤ。やっぱみんなモチーフがあるんだね。アフロリエン。They, she, he。わけがわからん。ストレンジマジカルガール doesn't want to fight. She, her. なるほど。マジカルガール who acts like a delinquent, bloodthirsty. 上から行くか。Abriel wanders around, retracing their steps. Eventually, they bump into the girl from before. You again. Do you have a death wish? Not really. I was just wondering why you are so set on fighting. It's the Queen's command. The Queen? Like the Queen of Hearts from the historic book? Aliceか. Yes, and also no, but I don't think the Queen will want a weak one like you. Abriel tenses, limbs locking up. The prey that cannot fight, that has fled and now returned, has nowhere else to go. I'm really excited. After all, doesn't the Queen of Hearts love the color red? うわぁ、切られた。 A red rose blooms through the place Seraph struck. The blade that has pierced the heart retreats, coming away painted crimson. 心臓刺されたの。容赦ないな。It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Die already. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. パターン。イラストが可愛らしいな。What did you expect as a rabbit trying to chase a fox? Oh well, time to try again then. Game over. セーブしといてよかった。可愛らしい。うさぎが。さっきの、じゃあもう一人の方を探しに行こうか。As Abreu walks, they look at their surroundings. Checkerboard patterns, a pastel sky, a color-washed world. The setting is perfect for a child's idle daydream of a wonderland, perfect for hiding the blood beneath. The further they walk, the more the pink tiles turn to black, as if burning them away. Even the bushes change, shifting from deep reds to cooler purples. Why does a place like this exist? It's unsettling. It's terrifying. Wonderland. 今和の国のアリスみたいな感じか。Alice followed the white rabbit into a fantastical land where everything was topsy-turvy and everyone was mad. At the end, her sister called out her name and she went back home. そうだ、そんなオチだったっけ？ I guess I can't go home. Abriel didn't have a sister and family at all, and so there was no one to wake Abriel up from the dream. And so the nightmare was set to go on for all eternity. Hey, it's you! I'm glad it's you. She waves at the dark-haired girl she met before. Hi. こっちが正しいルートか、生存ルートか。It's good that you're okay. The other girl was really... I should be saying that about you. You're new. Do you even know how to summon your weapon? あ、そうか、武器呼び出せるんだ。No? Ah, alright. Just focus on wanting to attack. It should come naturally. What about your weapon? あ、ま。すごいとこが出るね。前。なんて書いてあるのこれ。使いた Whoa. You didn't notice it before, did you? Shouldn't we exchange names first? I'm Abriel. アフロリオン。読むの。Nice to meet you, Folly. Afurion is pretty long. Anyway, your weapon? Right. They focus on the idea of attacking. Is it something like the magical girl from before? What does it mean to attack? To hurt? To maim? To kill? Why is the magical girl the order to spill blood? What is a magical girl in the first place? Those questions torment them, and they can manage to summon anything. Sorry, I'm not sure I know what to do. Just imagine stabbing someone through the heart. That's pretty dark. Why? Everyone here came here because they tried to die. 自殺を試みるとみんなここに来ちゃうんだね。That makes it worse, killing someone for a second time. Besides, what is a magical girl? It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. You know, most people who come here figure it out pretty quickly. Guess I'm not most people then. A magical girl is someone who failed to die. In this wonderland, having avoided death, they are granted a new role. And that role is to kill their enemies. If you want to live, someone else has to die. For one person to be happy, another has to be sad. That's what the law of this place seems to be. なるほど。わけがわかんないな、でも。Then, do you disagree with it? Afurion don't meet her eyes, as if concealing something. She doesn't seem to show much emotion on her face or in her voice. But there's something beneath that facade that Abreu can guess at. You don't like to fight, do you? And what if I don't? I don't care. I don't think I want to fight either. Besides, you're my friend. Your friend? Yeah, you're trying to teach me how to summon my weapon because you're worried for my safety, right? You could interpret it the way it's to keep herself safe for someone else's sake. Abriel holds out their hands. なんか太鼓。A bright light envelops their fingers, leaving a small weight behind. Are drums really a weapon here? You're a magical girl. Things are never as they seem. ああ。何か武器に変形したりするのかな。Then is a sky... これ何？なんて読むのこれ。ちょっと待って。SCYTHE? なんて読むのこれ。採用なんて読むのこれ。プロナウンシエーションがわかんないんだけど。
サイズ
サイズだって。サイズ。あ、デスサイズっていうもんね。デスサイズっていうのね。鎌。すごい鎌。そういうことか。Is your size actually for harvesting wheat? No, has anyone ever told you that you are strange? No, nobody's ever told me that. 地雷を踏んだか。Did she ever have friends before? She can't remember, and to have forgotten is the most painful memory of all. Anyway, since we are friends, Polly, can you tell me more about everything? Like the queens and why we are supposed to kill each other and... Alright, speaking of why we are supposed to kill each other, Aphelion voice hurts and she gazes off into the distance. Abriel follows her gaze. A girl marked with the club symbol walks over in the ensuing silence. 出た。いや違う、新キャラだった。My dear Aphelion, why has a heart entered our territory, defying the sacred border? 何この人。キャラクターのあれ見てみようか。すごいね、こんな機能もつけられんだね。これ最後かな。ダンタリアっていうの。ドラマティックマジカルガールラブズダシアター。The girl is expressive, but there is something in the darkness of her eyes, something hollow and out of place. 闇属性なのかな。She reminds Abriel of a pop singer on television, spouting liars for money and singing meaningless words. Are they? なるほどね。それさ。いや、まあアイドルってそういうもんだけどさ。Are they hated pop singers that much, or was it right that they hated? My name is Abriel. I'm waiting for my explanation, dear Aphelion. 読み方わかんない。ダンタリアっていうのかな。
Self-voicing enabled. New character unlocked! Aphelion. Dantalia. Self-voicing disabled.
Aphelion, Dantalia でいいんだね。She just wandered in here. I was going to explain why she should leave before you interrupted. This is black territory. It's not obvious. Just look at the floor. Oh, so that's why the floor changed colors. ああ、テリトリーごとに色分けされてるんだ、床が。Huh? I think you should leave now. Why? You are red suits. We are black suits. It's more forbidden than a carpet amongst montage. わけわからん。Oh, like how Foley has a space on her outfit and I have hers. And you have clubs, so we are supposed to fight each other if we are different colors. このロゴごとに分かれてんだね。黒いクラブ、ハートとダイヤと。For the queen. The queen of hearts. The queen of spades, of course. そうか、クイーンたくさんいるんだ。Abriel doesn't remember Queen of Spades. As much as Wonderland doesn't make sense, she'd hoped that it had some reasoning to it. And yet, if it doesn't even follow the storybook, what kind of Wonderland is this? That kind of character didn't exist in the story though. Alice didn't die to get to Wonderland either. Why would you hold it to those standards? Well, if it's called Wonderland, shouldn't there be white rabbits, Cheshire cats, and mud hatters? Shouldn't there be something Gabriel can understand about it? You brought in a naive one, Folly. アリスの国のワンダーランドじゃないんじゃない？ I suppose it's ineludible. 何これ？ Dantelia twirls her hand and the microphone materializes. She waves it casually. マイクか。Casually as though she waits of taking a life with a trifle. Perhaps it is. Everyone here has already killed one person themselves. まあ確かに。There's no need to hesitate once that the first blood is spilled. And yet, after one murder, shouldn't the second be all the more difficult, knowing the weight it holds? わ、火がついた。マイクから火が出た。炎魔法が使えるマイクなのかな。わあ。The microphone transforms into a torch as she holds it afloat. Fire spills out in its wake, as though the microphone has sundered reality and called forth otherworldly flames. Wow. Gabriel steps back, but it's a Aphorion size that protects her from the blast, not her timid attempt at evasion. Folly! かばってくれ。I'm fine. Are you betraying the queen? 楽しそうだね。Not at all. I just don't like to see fighting when it's right in front of me. とか。Aphorion strikes back and the other magical girl, どっちで Gabriel looks more like a choreographed dance than a battle. But she mustn't forget. If either of them slip up, one of them will die. Gabriel calls forth her drums. This is why she wants to fight for Aphrion's sake. この太鼓何に役に立つ For the sake of a magical girl that fights only in defense. Folly! Gabriel bangs on the drums. Once, twice, the sound, rich and powerful, seems to shimmer. Aphrion's movements speed up. バフの太鼓だったのか。As though the drum beats are granting her strength. This power! すごいね。補助用魔法だったんだ。じゃあ、結局誰かと組んで戦う宿命だったんだね。You should be working with me, not with someone who bears the standards of our enemies. Aphrion's sighs crave through the flame, defying reason. In the first place, magical gods are denier of reason. They deny the reality of their suicides, landing in Wonderland. For them to defy other laws of reality is a trifle. In Wonderland, no such laws apply. For what? For you to kill her? But of course! Why does everyone here want to kill me? You're very good at stepping into bad situations. Take this more seriously. This setting is so perfect and you're messing it up. Setting? Dantelia waves her microphone and sidesteps attack as she speaks, arms moving about in grandiose motions. A wonderland of death. Girls forced to fight each other. Two opposing queens who use us as their pawns in their war. It's a perfect setting for me to act. Maybe you are the one that should be taking this more seriously. 手駒になってるの楽しんでんだ。It's at the moment that Aphrodite sighs lands against Dantelia's neck. Kusha. She wrenches the microphone from Dantelia's hand and it clatters to the floor. Now that the fight has ended, Gabriel dismisses her drums. Are you prepared to die? Wait, Folly, we don't have to kill anyone, right? You don't even want to fight. I don't want to fight without reason. You are going to kill me. Get it over with. 覚悟はできているのか。She bears her neck like a princess sent to the executioner's block, with a grace that expects others of hung over her, and sullied royal aura. I have done my best for the queen, and now it's up to the providence of God to grant me salvation from this trial. キリスト教なの。Ori, do you know how much blood is on her hands, Abriel? There, our ocean's painted. Quiet. I don't. We are old enough to fight, but there was a 9-year-old that fell here before. A little heart who didn't know to stay in the red territory. Guess who killed her? I did. Why? Dantelia's Himeno changes from the overloved princess to a despondent girl. The beautiful mask is stripped away, and only something bloody and cruel is left. まあ、結局それが本性だったんだね。It was my role. Abriel, you understand, don't you? People like this can be allowed to live. 殺すしかないのか。I understand. いや、しかし、ハッピーエンドに行くにはこっちなんだな。これ怒るとこの羽が立つんだね。面白い。I don't understand, Folly. Maybe she did something wrong, but she can still change. Hey, Dantelia, right? Do you want to change? I wish I could change. People can change. Sins that are too heavy to be atoned for way too much to be shed. But it's not about how heavy someone's crimes are. It's about if they can change to become a person who won't do them again. And what about that girl then? What is she supposed to do? Move on? She can't because someone killed her. An eye for an eye. Who cares if the world goes blind? Ori, if someone is hurt, someone must pay. Just like how if someone is happy, someone else has to suffer. Equivalent exchange. 等価交換。等価交換と違うか。ゼロサムゲームみたいなもんか。I thought you said you didn't want to fight. I don't. Can I have one chance? One. Just one. Encore call. Encore. Abriel. Yes? If she sins again, it will be on your hands. Will you accept that? Yes. 責任を持とうか。I'll accept it. 同じツインテール同士として。生々与奪を握ろう。Aphelion lifts the dice from Dantelia's throat. Dantelia stands up slowly, eyes wide with awe. Then I'll devote myself to you from now on. I'm Abriel, right? So, Lady Abriel. あ、しもべになった。Lady? Don't get too close to her. Oh, I'm gonna do better from now on, so. 絶対嘘でしょ。Lady. She called me lady. そっちか。Do whatever you want. My gratitude. You saved my life, so you're Lady Abriel to me. Maybe that's a bit much though. Just Abriel is fine. I hope you change, for Abriel's sake. I'm going to try. A sin's fate is determined by the one who carries it. If the person allows others, whatever it be family, friends, strangers, victims, or even God, to influence their perceptions, a sin may grow. A forgotten sin is a weightless, and all the heavier for the sin of having forgotten. A denied sin lurks in the shadows, waiting for a chink in their armor. I want to be a better person. What sort of weight rests on their girl's shoulders? このナレーターが異様に重い。Abriel doesn't know, and yet she hopes it's a way of ocean of blood, so that the girl may atone and thus be allowed to live. アトンってさ、なんか何回も出てくるけどさ、どういう意味なんだろう。調べていい？アトン。どういう意味？ To make amends。どういうこと？翻訳。償う。
atone, atone,
罪滅ぼしをする。どういうこと？宗教用語なのかな？ so that the girl may atone and thus be allowed to leave. Then let's go! Gabriel reaches out to take Dantelia's hand and then takes the Furion's. Do you even know where we are going? I'll assume away from here before we get attacked again. That would be a good idea, Lady Gabriel. I'm already betraying the Queen enough by assisting you, but if I had to fire my comrades, they are really your foes in the end. Huh? As much as we act as though we are all on the same side, even magical cards on the same side attack each other for various reasons. Oh, that's happened to me already. She was wearing red. そういえば、さっきの人、この人ダイヤだったよね。ダイヤだけど襲ってくるっていう。同じ陣営だけど。A diamond, most likely she had the pentacle. The pentacle, the arcana of Wales, the magical talisman of the earth. Oh, the star thing. That's also a description, Lady Gabriel. Let's go already. Right. のんきだな。It feels like we have been walking forever. ちょっと待って。休憩。